Hey everybody, welcome to Live at 5. My name's Jack, and
My
with
name's
me,
Jake.
wow,
Oh, look,
wow.
I remembered this time.
He, not only did he remember, he cut me off. I was winding you up for a big introduction.
I was.
I was like, with me always is my friend Jake, and he's like, nah, screw that. I don't need an intro.
I'm just here.
I was like, I'm doing my own thing. I don't need you to introduce me to the
Oh,
world.
well,
The world knows who I am,
look,
and I
I'm
am
either
Jake.
late or I'm early.
Never on time. Weren't you a
Never.
drummer? Like, shouldn't that be like
In the 1700s, I was a
the
drummer. Yes.
1700s? Yeah. Man, 1700s I feel like we need to reenact Whiplash. Like, are you rushing or are you on time? And then I'll just keep slapping you, and you just tell me you don't know. And then eventually I'll throw a chair at you.
No, I won't say I don't know. I'll say maybe.
Maybe. It's the best answer a drummer can always give. You speed that song up? Maybe. You slowing that song down? Maybe. Did you miss that drum fill there?
Absolutely.
Maybe. You have a car yet? Maybe. There's the whole thing about like drummers never having a car and still living in their parents' house or something. You never. Hey, let's talk about guitars. So we have a cool three.
Off topic.
Everyone's left. No one cares. So we've got a handful of guitars here we're going to go over today. One of them is really cool, and I'm going to start with that because Rickenbacker has very recently, I don't remember how recently, but Rickenbacker has stated that for the foreseeable future, they will not be making left-handed models. I believe they are going to finish out current orders up to a certain date, and then anything else after that will be no longer existing. So, if you're looking for a left-handed Rickenbacker, now's your time. I'm not sure how many we actually have in stock. If we do, I think it's just bases. Jake is on a mission. He's looking it up. However, we have one really cool surprise for everybody. This just came in yesterday, and by yesterday I mean Wednesday, and by Wednesday I mean the 27th. And I'm holding it upside down because that's just how I'm used to holding a guitar. But I'll flip it over this way. This is a Rickenbacker 330 Fireglow left-handed. It was, what was the year on this one? This was a 2013, and it is in mint condition. This thing is nice. Not only is it mint condition, it still comes with the original hard case and a bag of all the case candy. It has the unused Rickenbacker polish cloth, the Rickenbacker decal, like the sticker, looks like the warranty and cleaning care info is all still in there. Phenomenal condition and shape from the original owner here. This, like I said, it's in great shape. We're going to give it a really good buff and polish just to kind of get some fingerprints off of it. But otherwise, it's in mint condition. And the one cool thing about Rickenbackers, it's a semi-hollow. So Rickenbacker refers to it as semi-acoustic, but it's semi-hollow. It is the maple body, maple walnut neck, rosewood fingerboard, and then, of course, being left-handed, it's also 21 frets and has its classic Rickenbacker high-gain pickup sound that comes from it.
And I can say that's the only left-handed we have.
This is the only left-handed Rickenbacker we have in stock. It is currently live online.
Yes, it is.
Every site?
Every site.
Every site. So go grab it now while you can, because I've already had a handful of phone calls of customers looking for different left-handed Rickenbackers. 12 strings, 360s, things like that. So it's only a matter of time before someone goes looking and finds that 330 Fireglow, because there's none out there, and you won't be able to get one for a while. So if you're left-handed and you want a Rickenbacker, now's your chance. Otherwise, you're going to be paying high primo used prices in a couple years, because people are going to realize, hey, they don't make this. I've got one sitting around. I'm going to sell one used for more than they're valuable at brand new. So maybe you're also looking to turn a profit. Maybe you want to buy this guitar at a used price now, and in 2 years, sell it for twice as much. Why not? There'll be no market on it, no value. You can do whatever you want with it. But first, you should buy it. Solves all the other problems. Just buy it, and that'll solve everything else. Moving down the line, we got a Jackson Custom Shop. You know how we feel about custom shops here at Island Music? We're for them. These are phenomenal guitars coming out of the Jackson Custom Shop. This has a really cool binding around the top because it has the circle inlays rather than like a filled dot or anything like that. Gorgeous figured maple top. This has the DiMarzio pickups. It was the Super Distortion in the bridge and the PAF Pro in the neck. 12 to 16 inch radius on the neck. 24 frets, quarter sawn maple neck, ebony fingerboard, which is really cool. It goes really well with the shark fin inlays. Those are mother of pearl. And again, like I said, Jackson Custom Shop. This is the Soloist. If you're not too familiar with the Jackson shapes, this is the Soloist. It's got a Floyd Rose. I can't see into the back plate because it's just a solid thing, so I can't tell what kind of hardware you're working with back there. But I guarantee you it's all customizable. You can come on in and add all the components from FU Tone to really soup this thing up. Phenomenal piece. It's cool because it's a... I like the way they do these kind of guitars because, one, it is a custom shop. So you know it's the best of the best. It's going to deliver. It's going to sing. It's going to project everything you would want it to do. It feels great. It plays very well. But what's really cool is that by keeping it very stripped down, it looks like a very simple guitar. And that's kind of what's really nice. Simplicity sometimes is best when you're looking at some of these custom shops. And just that nice transparent root beer finish over top of that quilted figure, or the figured maple top there with the cream bobbins on the pickups. It blends together very well. It's a gorgeous look. The cream bobbins on the DiMarzios blend very well with the binding that goes on the neck all along the headstock. And with the logo up on the headstock too. Very nice job from the Jackson Custom Shop. Looks like we've got, yeah, Custom Shop on the back of the headstock there. Very cool. The serial number for these, if you're ever curious, is on the very bottom of the fretboard. Fretboard, fingerboard, whatever you call it, it's all the same thing. This one here is another 50th anniversary model from Taylor Guitars. Not to be confused with our 15th anniversary models. These are the 50th, 5-0 anniversary models from Taylor. Let's see what this card says. Some of these cards have been pretty interesting to read so far. 1994, Taylor's Grand Auditorium body style debuts. Size between a Grand Concert and a Dreadnought. Its musical versatility will make it Taylor's most popular body shape, which is not wrong. Anything that ends in a 4 has by far been the most popular shape from Taylor. I just missed a great opportunity for an awesome pun right there. I mean, like anything that ends in 4 is by 4 the most popular shape from Taylor, and that would have been great, but I missed it. I'm sorry, I failed you people.
Yeah, it's just not hitting now.
It's just no, I missed it. Sorry.
You missed it by 4 seconds.
By 4 seconds. It was just right there. It's right on the tip of my tongue, and it was just gone. I even thought it as I didn't say it. I was like, ah.
Now it's 4 minutes.
4 minutes. And I just keep going on and on. Anyways, back to the guitar. This has a Sinker Redwood top. It is an Indian rosewood body, and it has a it is a African ebony fingerboard, which is really cool because it helps these inlays pop very well. The trim work that you see on their fingerboards is always phenomenal. How it's just very thin, goes right along the ebony, trails right around the top of the headstock. You have your beveled armrest into the side. You have your beveled cutaway here on the top, so you get easier access to your higher frets. I love a good wood pickguard. It's a nice look on some of these nice high-end Taylors. You have your ebony pins with your the inserts in. I can't tell what that is in this light. I'd have to look that up. It's pretty dark looking material, but it looks really nice. It blends very well. But yeah, that back is really, really gorgeous. Nice symmetrical back with the burst on there. It does really well. Same trim all along the back. And the tuners on top, the gold, very nice. I'm realizing I never said the model of this guitar. This is the 50th anniversary Builder's Edition 814 CE. Like I said, 50th anniversary. The line of the 50th anniversaries from Taylor is superb. They are doing a phenomenal job with those. And I can't talk about them, but there's even more to come. So keep an eye out for those because they got all kinds of stuff coming out this year. And it's real cool and exciting to see. Last Saturday was our String Joy event. I want to thank everybody that came out for that. Stringjoy's been doing very well here at the shop. I'm excited for everyone who's taken interest in the brand and trying some new strings. We just placed a big order for some more, so if there's anything you were looking for, we've got other electric strings coming, then we ordered some bass strings. We'll give those a shot too. So I think we did right around 25-ish restrings. Customers came in, got some strings, got their guitar restrung for free, so thank you everyone that came out for that. I'm excited to see what other events we might have coming up in the future. In April, we do have a pro audio event sponsored by Shure microphones. That event is going to be geared towards using wireless microphones and in-ear monitor systems in a professional setting, but also for your house of worship style setting as well. So we're very excited for that. Go to, what is the name of that website? Eventbrite. We have an event. It's a brand new to us, so I kind of forgot what it's called. Go to Eventbrite. We have an event page set up there where you can redeem a free ticket. Tickets are free, but we're limited as to how much space we can have. So think of it, if you are a venue or a house of worship and you really want to invest in this and get some info from it, I'd ask that you simply please refrain from sending your entire worship team, your entire production team. Send maybe just a couple representatives so that way we can use this time to best reach everybody. We're going to equip you so that you can go back to your houses of worship and train everybody there and to relay the information. We'd like to reach as many people as possible with this because we know it's information everybody's interested in. And honestly, some of the best ways to buy wireless microphones and wireless monitor systems are from your local music retailer. Simply because when you buy something online, you're not buying something specific to the region you're located in. When I say by something specific, you have things called bands and you have frequencies. And certain bands and frequencies work much better or even just work at all in certain regions throughout the country, throughout the world. So you want to make sure you're buying the ones that are going to work where you are located. And what's the best way to do that other than buying them from where you are located? Anything that gets shipped to us is tested and proven to work in our area. It's going to work in our zones. So if you come in and buy a wireless microphone from us, unless you have some weird cement pillar in the middle of your space, or you put everything behind giant metal and cinder block walls, you're going to have a much better reception and it's going to work very clearly, as opposed to sometimes buying something online and then trying to figure out why it's never worked where you live or where you gig or where your church is set up. And it simply comes down to those bands could be wrong. Some bands I know in our region tend to be H band, I band, but you could go online and buy something that's, K band or whatever, something that's...
Well, ours right now are D.
D band, see? It's always, yep. So if you buy something online, you might get something completely different. And they don't really talk to you about that. They're just like, oh yeah, here's a wireless microphone. Hope it works. And then a lot of places don't do returns on wireless microphones either.
I have to correct. It is H-band,
H-band.
but it's D channel.
H-band D channel is what works best in our area.
Yeah, we can only do D here.
Yeah. So you have to keep all that in mind. So when you buy stuff online, they don't know what band you live in. They're not paying attention to that. They're just going to ship something to you. Now keep in mind, when we say H-band D channel, that's specifically what works for us right here. I'm not saying someone in Montgomery County or St. Mary's County or Calvert County. You have to look it up. You got to do the research and find out. And we're happy to do that for you to make sure we get the right thing. So just bear that in mind that when you're looking at all your wireless components, you'll make sure everything works. And the best way to make sure it all works is just to come in and buy it local because we have it all here. All right. So that was, it's a Tuesday, April 16th is that event. It's called Be Heard. It's the first of many workshops and clinics we're going to offer through Shure microphones. And we have some other ideas for pro audio and installed sound coming up as well. So keep an eye out for that. We're very excited to see how that progresses throughout the rest of the year. Let's
If I would know,
Good to
I
go.
would ahead of time. I would mute.
If I knew ahead of time, I would have muted too. Sorry about that, folks. I'm coming down with some allergies and all that. All right, throat's clear. I'm done coughing. Let's review guitars. Over here, oh man, here it comes. All right, let's wrap this up before I cough all over the microphone again. This is the left-handed, soon to be very limited edition Rickenbacker 330 Fire Glow. You want to grab this while you can because, like I said, Rickenbacker's decided they're not going to be making left-handed models for a while. This is your last chance to grab one. And we have it used at a really great price. And again, even if it's not your thing, it might be worth picking up because you could flip it in a couple years and get your money back. We have the Jackson Custom Shop. This is the Soloist shape. Nice figured maple top. The DiMarzio, what was that? The Super Distortion PAF Pro. Ebony fingerboard. Gorgeous looking guitar. Nice classic kind of look. Looking clean. And then the 50th anniversary Builder's Edition 814 CE with the Sinker redwood top, Indian rosewood back and sides, African ebony fingerboard. What a gorgeous guitar. Taylor has outdone themselves again. The Builder's Edition 814 CE 50th anniversary model. Thanks again to everybody that came out for Stringjoy Restring launch party, and looking forward to seeing you at the Be Heard how to effectively use wireless microphones and in-ear monitor systems. My name's Jack. That's Jake.
I'm Jake.
See, I beat him this time.
I'm getting there.
He's getting there. We'll figure it out. This was Live at 5. Catch you next week.
See you.
Bye.